Yes. Going to be a large lawsuit there, and I just only have about 10 minutes left. Yes. Now, these sanctions that corporations and hospitals can receive during the investigative phase of a criminal proceeding? Yes. Mhm. I'm going to have investigated every hospital that has any knowledge of this fraud. Yes. And I was a little concerned. See all these squiggles right here? And then I said reviewed. Yes. At what stage during an investigation proceeding does a company have the status as a suspect or similar status? Now, this is from the state of California. Neither federal nor state law recognizes a formal investigative stage of criminal proceedings, and there is therefore no legal requirement that a company be notified that it is a suspect of an investigation. It's kind of a catch-22. You could be investigated and not know it. I know it's kind of confusing, but any and all investigations of any corporations, yes. Any mandatory reporters, yes. Any hospitals, yes. Any judges, those. Well, do you have to be informed that you're a suspect, or can you be investigated? Yes, and then you could be prosecuted for any crimes that you've involved yourself in. Now, as a citizen and an individual, yes, yes, yes. When you filed that two-count criminal complaint, Jefferson County, and I wasn't in Brendan, Washington, when did you want to tell me that I was a suspect in an investigation, yes, of violating a protection order and cyber stalking? Now, usually police departments, because when you really look at it, I think I put it here just a second. Oh, look at here. My ex-husband using my 8-year-old son. Usually there's something about the police investigating a person. Oh, if you do not report this case, there will be no police report and no investigation. If you want the protections of the law as a victim. Now, when I think about, right, being arrested and transported across county lines for the pinnacle example of insurrection and rebellion, yes. And then going through a year and 3 months worth of court hearings, yes. And no one saying I was a suspect of any crime except for the two-count criminal complaint. How is it possible that there was no police report, no investigation? Because I would think that it violates numerous laws. See, when prosecuting attorneys take it upon themselves to work with other government employees without the police making a report or investigating any crime, yes, the individual that you've been trying in Jefferson County has never been a suspect. Oh, you just named me in a criminal complaint, but I was never a suspect of a crime. I'm not a corporation, I'm an individual. Yes. Now, these corporations, they do have certain other laws that are recognized. Yes. As in, I don't have to tell them when I'm having them investigated. But as an individual, I do have the right to know when I'm a suspect of a crime because somebody from law enforcement investigating me. Oh, does a company have the right to remain silent? The nemo tentur si ipsum accusar. To refuse production of documents, to deny access to the company's site without search warrant, to refuse testimony, to answer questions, or to any other suspect's rights. Seems like these suspect rights were not really enforced. Without police involvement and without them investigating me, I never had any suspect rights. Who exerts these rights if investigations are made against the company's directors? The company does not have the right to remain silent, but I did? Yes. And when you had me arraigned, yes, because of my failure to appear? Mm-mm. You never gave me the right to remain silent because you never read me my rights? Yes. I didn't have any suspect rights. Oh. See, I had communicated with law enforcement, and when you file a two-count criminal complaint right now, I've had none of the suspect rights. Um, uh, um, Yeah, you just can't file criminal complaints and have somebody arraigned. Police would have to investigate. I'd have suspect rights, as in you're the target of an investigation. Yes. There's no need to say you better just stay in the county. I've actually been here for 3 years and I thought about moving, but I know where all the free meals are and I know who all the charities are. Yes. And even though I haven't got my prescription filled yet, yes, I feel confident that there's a church that's going to give me $12.20. Yes. So for every obnoxious asshole right now, knowing where the social safety net is makes it easy for me to live here.